what I want to say is it was an example of theory working, because a
Yeah,
lot of the
for
tools that I
sure.
had played that I was testing out that we've talked about on the last couple of episodes, that I was like, yep, I'm going to put our money where our mouth is and run this at the Legacy Cup, or this, these different options at the Legacy Cup, ended up doing well and working in the ways that I thought they were going to work. So nothing was a surprise, because like the cards that were in the deck did the thing that they were in the deck to do, and they actually executed on that in a way where like paid off right in round one. I played against Blue Black Reanimator, and I was playing Legacy's Allure in my deck in my 75, which is I've been dabbling with cards like Strict Serenade, which is the Swan Song, the variation that gives them a 2/2 after you counter their thing. And I was like, well, I want this type of card against Orcish Bowmasters and Teferi. So like I want something that like hits the subsection of cards that I otherwise have a problem with, but then I have to deal with this 2/2. And I was like, okay, well I can play. At the time I'm playing Triumph of St. Catherine, so I'm like their 2/2 is not going to line up against my 5/5 Baneslayer, so like that's fine. But then once I moved a little further away from Triumph of St. Catherine, I was like, okay, I'm going to need a way to deal with the 2/2. So then I moved over to something like what's the Vidalcan Shackles. So I was like, I'll just
Yeah.
board in Vidalcan Shackles, because
Whoa.
Vidalcan Shackles to take the 2/2 as a win condition, but also because post board people board the removal out against me. But also if you have a Vidalcan Shackle sitting on the table, it's just a seal of Bowmaster. Like Bowmaster trigger on the stack, Vidalcan Shackles take it, and then resolve of my cantrip that it was in response to. Like it's just a seal of Bowmaster. They can't play it anymore. So I was like, okay, well that's an interesting proposition, because I found that I was getting into these positions where, because Bowmaster has flash, you can't just cast your ponder into it. Otherwise, it'll chunk you for too much of your life total. But then if they flash it in, then you still can't ponder, because ponder's a sorcery and they will chunk you for too much of your life total. So I was like, it just sort of blanks ponder. And I was like, I need a way to solve that. I need to take the initiative back, because otherwise ponder just never has the window.